That was no match. You're nowhere near my level.
I like your hair.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Sintel with the Intel, and you already see who's in the building. Yo, my man Rakai, what's going on with you, fam?
Hello, Governor.
Episode 3. It's only 3 in. It feels like we've seen so much more. That's how just condensed and meaty this project has been, man. How you feeling so far with the first 2 episodes?
Oh man, I'm loving what we've seen so far. I can't wait.
Yeah, man, you and me both. So we're not going to waste any more time. Make sure you stay towards the end so you can hear us chop it up and, you know, give a bit of a review, and you'll hear about how you can see this live uncut on the Patreon. Let's get started.
Just look at it. You see? A half-breed. It's hardly human. Killing it is a mercy.
Dang, they be going hard on some mixed children, boy.
I know. I was like, is this Sparta?
Gracious.
They throw it off the cliff to the wolves.
No!
Oh!
Take it.
That baby's born of blood.
Take the devil child and go after you bathed it in blood. Yo, goodness. Just in case you were wondering, this is not for children.
Just in case. And by the way, it's peaches and pumpkins, so. And
Peaches
Packers.
and pumpkins.
That's right. Yeah. What kind of man are you?
He made the choice. Well, so far. I knew he was better than that.
Mm-hmm.
He still got a hole in his natural though.
Yeah, he do. He did open the sunroof up.
Get off of my master! What did you do to him?
Not me. Not me. The fangs.
Not a soul.
Come on now. You know how important that is.
Touch him.
There's a shrine up the mountain.
Yo, Ringo's on it though. Like, he showed up quick. I gotta give him that.
No, Mizu. No one can see your face. The bad men will find you. If that door opens, we die.
Dang.
Dead? Which one of the 4 fangs is dead?
All of them.
Not which one, all of them. Oh my goodness, on the point too? My man picked this little goblet up just in time too.
10 years of planning to make our control of the shogunate absolute. It's right there, on the bed, cheeks parted. If you might, my dear friend, my trusted partner and clear equal, my right hand and both feet on land, fondest heart. And do it your fucking self.
That was the most condescending shit I've ever heard. Dude. And that white man got skills.
A tea ceremony.
Oh, a tea ceremony. Is that what we calling him? Okay. 2nd level boss coming up. Oh, he let that dude have it.
Yeah. My most valued friend. What'd he say? 10 years? He said right there on the bed, cheeks spread. Like,
Cheeks
what?
spread.
They wild. The writers on this show is wild.
I didn't kill you when I easily could have. Now put that down and sit. I'm nearly finished.
He talking spicy.
Yeah. He does have a point though. He's like, you could have been closed out.
The
Oh, yeah.
rematch you owe me. To be registered, legal, and witnessed. Only thing left is the date. How many days do you need before you're well enough to die? That was no match. You're nowhere near my level.
I like your hair. Congratulations.
Which is now broken. You cost me my station and my honor. All back when I return with your corpse. How long?
2 days.
Dang.
If you wanted me dead, you should have struck when you had the chance.
That's right.
You don't want revenge. You want a party. When I find the men I've set out to kill, I promise you I won't waste a second on ceremony.
And you are not a samurai at all.
Never claimed to
Still a
be.
stray dog eating out of my trash.
I can still kill you.
Yeah. I'm like, dog, you can't talk to me, man. Look at the back of your head, bro. There's nothing you gonna tell me.
He's like, you not on my level. She's like, I like your hair. Yeah, you heard it.
Dang, that presence was crazy though, right?
He came to a sword fight with a bat.
Yo, with two. Cause dude is nice. You know he is. He's just not nicer than her.
Please accept this gift as a token of sincerity from one eager for your acquaintance. From Heiji Shindo.
You got the horses on standby too.
For tea.
There's no tea. You know that, right? He's leading you to an ambush.
You're not even well.
Need you alive. We have a contract, remember? No one gets to kill you but me.
It's the height of selfishness.
So you get to come along, man.
Yeah. Just like you said, you know what I'm saying? You gotta come along, watch my back.
That gives me 2 days to find Taigen. 1 day to make sure he fights his demon samurai, and 1 day to bring him back with his honor restored.
See, man, she's like his manager. Got the schedule set.
Fight within your confines,
Dang.
not against them.
I am not out here to learn a lesson.
That's right.
Don't outkick your coverage.
Some kind of bandits or something.
Brigands, you're about to learn a lesson.
Oh,
Count to
word?
10, then climb out that window.
Seki got hands?
He got hands.
Your expectations, I assure you, are not worth your efforts. Just take my purse and go. I have nothing else of value, just some rice balls and tea for my journey.
He's like, dude, I'm trying to help you. Ooh. All right, Seki.
Been some time since I killed a man. I wonder if I still remember how.
All right, Seki. It's been some time.
Yeah.
Please don't make me go back to them evils.
It's like I remember how good I was at it.
You're lucky I'm not a man.
Damn.
Yeah.
Get you, princess.
Are you...
I'm fine.
Get your package ran.
Yeah. And took her Jordans. And took her Jordans. That's what you get for wandering around the streets of Chicago. Learn a lesson. I'm back here with horse shit.
Look at her face.
Like Seki's chilling. He's like, you don't know nothing about this life.
You don't know nothing about this life.
You was raised. You never got off the porch. You know about Ringo? Like Ringo went out there and caught that thing right there. Everybody was going for it. They stripped butt naked to get it, right?
Yep.
He got it, and then in picking her up, he dropped it, right?
Oh, I missed that. If that did happen, okay.
Yeah, when he tackled Taigen, he dropped it because it was in his mouth.
He could bite you in half while you sleep. All of it, Master.
But I'm wondering if that thing was really a placebo. Remember, because they had to make their wish first, right?
Right.
Ambushed.
And
Or
he just
maybe
wanted to
we'll
be
get lucky
great.
And tomorrow we meet Heiji Shindo for tea.
He wanted to be great at
There won't be
something.
any tea. There will be an army of
So far,
soldiers
he's a
to
great
cut you
apprentice.
into tiny slices, none of which can duel
Yeah,
you.
that's why I'm wondering if it was just really, it's a placebo.
I think you might be honest.
So, like self-fulfilling prophecy type thing.
Master, your stitches.
Oh, we gonna fight with chopsticks? Okay.
You gotta humiliate him to knock him down a peg.
Times I
Tried
got
to
to
tell
tell you, I'm nicer than you.
Yeah. And I'm hurt.
The hut at the end of the woods where the monster boy lived with his whore mother.
Now she got emotional.
Yep.
See?
You're round.
So actually, he was playing chess.
Well, he got in her head.
Well, he got in her head too, but not only that though, he had to see. He's had one very limited interaction with her, and he saw that she could beat the Fangs, but he had to know where his advantage might come from, up close.
I know I can't touch greatness any more than I can swallow the sun, but I can help. I can help greatness.
And that ain't you.
You're a clown.
I like him. Ride or die. You got to have one of them on your team.
And something about somebody who's real is like who recognize greatness.
You talk?
Meet me for tea. It'll be fun.
I can never take him seriously until he wear a hat or he grow that out.
Yeah. You got the sunroof open, my guy. You see one of them dudes in Atlanta get you a man unit.
It opens up here. Get ready.
The hell place to have some tea. You having tea with polar bears?
It's still a trap.
Akemi, Akemi, time to get out.
Oh, right in your mouth. Right there. Got you.
Then you better start walking.
After we paid him.
It's called taking someone for a ride.
What do we do? We have no money, no way of getting anywhere. I'm going to freeze to death out here, covered in shit.
I love how he's letting her make her choices though. He's like, I got your back, but you gonna make these choices.
Yeah. That way it's nobody's fault but yours.
You knew we'd end up like this? And I'd give up?
Child, who taught you to paint, to read? Now we have to secure the next best available outcome, and that is in Edo, married to the shogun's son. I wouldn't have brought your father the match.
Oh, it was on him.
This is the world.
Yeah.
It grants women a fixed number of paths. Proper wife or improper whore. Don't be shocked. You're not a child anymore.
You're just talking 100.
Traveling village to village for girls to buy. And girls are bought, sold by their own families. Ask them if it's different.
To find out only now. You never believed in me.
Akemi. Akemi.
He dropped bars though.
He did.
I mean, he only telling her the truth though. That's the thing.
So soft, like fresh tofu.
It reminds me of their relationship. Reminds me of Prince Zoku and Uncle.
Yeah.
No one has. My koto playing once brought an entire room of samurai to orgasm. Didn't have to lift my hand.
Akemi, come with me.
Take your shriveled old dick and go cry for some other girl. This one's in Goro's care now. We can be there in a day. You take my horse, please. Have to keep those feet supple.
Akemi.
She's like, you tell me how it is, she said, but I game recognize game.
She's determined. I give her that.
She said, I got more game than you think.
Oh man, it reminds me so much of Prince Zuko and Uncle, man. And Uncle was my favorite. And I'm talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah, Uncle Iroh.
Yeah, man. Uncle's my favorite character in the entire show.
That kettle has been in the Shindo clan for 300 years.
Beautiful ironwork.
We have no secrets here.
Is that subtle? I know. Yeah.
The white man.
They didn't have to say pause
There are
back
no
then.
white men in Japan. That's the law. No one would break the law.
Look the way he said it. You see the blink too? Oh.
Abijah.
He gave him a quick, didn't he?
That is his name.
I don't think we even knew his name, did we?
He was one of the 3 white men who were in Japan when I was born. I will kill all 3 of them.
There were 4 white men when you were born.
There are 3 now.
Whoa.
Long-standing arrangements.
Your business is unimportant.
You can't muster the appearance of concern for your host. You mean to kill my partner? I am bidden to prevent that. I sent the 4 fangs.
I killed the 4 fangs.
Now I can keep hiring more and more expensive cutthroats, and you can keep killing them, which will cost us money and you time. This benefits no one.
An offer.
The very pretty one. 50,000 ryo. Ain't you the new lord of the Sendai Han?
Dang.
The current lord is a debauch. The shogun will appoint a successor at our request. He does most things at our request. I take it with me as a promise that you will never grasp a sword against us again.
Your knife cuts more than bean cake.
Wow, look at all the thumbs. Huh.
What do you think they're doing?
You cook? Then cook.
Man, a few words. I don't think he gonna survive this.
I have no interest in money or power. I have no interest in being happy. Only satisfied.
Oh.
If I may, how do you intend to reach Fowler in his island castle?
Through the front door.
Fowler's castle is impenetrable. To reach him, you'd have to cross violent waters.
Oh yeah, we get the heist now?
8
Let's go.
levels to reach his chamber at the top.
8 levels.
Oh, and there is no door. The defenses are absolute. If you attempt an assault, you'll die before you see his face.
Oh, we got 8 levels too. Yes.
You're not actually considering getting in that.
Any path that leads me to Fowler is a good one.
Yeah, that's stupid.
You must.
How do I trust you don't leave me in there to die?
You weigh the inane complexity of that plan against the simpler ambush you expected. I can guarantee your life within a blade's length of Abijah Fowler's neck. Our business ends there.
I ain't mad at that. Like, I ain't finna give you the whole plan. I can get you in.
Only a master could make that cut. It couldn't have been you.
Enough questions.
She know who.
Which is the signal for my archers to blot the sun with their arrows, and you die where you stand. And Fowler lives, knowing him probably forever.
And doesn't he die where he stands?
Get in. Get in or die now.
Boy.
Give me that arm. Don't you ever put your hand on me again.
Yeah, now put that in your little box with the thumbs.
For a minute, I thought you believed him. There aren't any archers.
Yes, there are.
You bed with the devil.
You hear that? Dip, dip, dip. Oh, yeah.
Whoo! Blot out the sun. Wow.
Look, he gone.
Get in the barrel, the kettle. No?
Huh. He wasn't lying.
He told you that.
No.
5, 6, 7.
That's a heavy ass lid.
Gotta be. 8 seconds.
Bad sign.
That's a big ass arrow too, man. Golly. Nice. Okay.
2, 3, 4.
Poison. Got him. That mushroom he was talking about earlier.
Snowcap.
Yep. Snowcap. Yep. Say what you want about Ringo. Be ready.
Ringo. Yeah.
2, 3.
Stop counting seconds till we die. Hell with it. Hold me over your head and run. No reason for us both to die.
Word?
Ringo.
Ringo. With the Millennium Falcon. Let's go.
And he got the fat man on his head.
Useful.
Useful. You ain't lying. Ringo be clutch.
He do be clutch.
Some greatness in you after all. What'd you do to the giant?
Could you hit?
You know, it's a shame our duel's set for tomorrow. I'd have to kill you before you can get your revenge.
Boy, stop.
He'll come. He'll stand right here, and he will open your throat. He'll watch you die.
At least he gave you the sword. She gave you the sword back.
Nope.
On the second day of autumn, I will meet you at the appointed shrine, and you shall have the duel you deserve. Thank you.
Ringo's my dude. Yeah. Take care of greatness.
Take care of greatness.
As a surety, please accept this blade, which so well suits your hand.
She gave you what you wanted, man. With a cherry on top.
I want to know everything there is to know about your demon.
I only know his name.
Mizu.
But someone knows more. He will tell us everything.
They got him. He's in the sake bar. That's Taigen.
Is it the bar owner?
No.
Oh.
That's who just kidnapped Taigen.
Blacksmith. I bet it's the blacksmith. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're gonna see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you wanna watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Sintel. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. I hope it's not the blacksmith.
No, I thought it was Taigen.
Oh! It was. No, you're right. Yeah, because he just got snatched up. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, he been rolling with him, you know what I'm saying? So.
Okay, I read into that way too much. Damn, man. Okay, we're on episode 3. For me, it hasn't missed a beat at all. How you feeling so far?
Man, like that one wasn't full of fights on top of fights, but man, it was still action packed. Like, and it gave a lot of information. So, yeah. And man, and even at 40-50%, Mizu is something to be not to be fooled with.
Yes, that part. I feel you on that. I feel like this is like one of those setups when you can see the gang is starting to solidify. Even though Taigen is separated from now, we know they're all gonna link up because there's still, 2 more white men to kill. I feel like this season may lean on just killing just this one guy, and they may leave the other 2 for later seasons or whatever. That's what I'm hoping that they're doing. I hope they don't try to wrap all 3 up, in this one season. I hope they take their time.
I mean, they can. And we didn't went 3 episodes on her just finding out how to get the dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't but 8 episodes. You're not gonna kill 3 white men. How hard it is to kill these white men out here.
Oh man, hey, you know what else I appreciate too out of this episode? I really did appreciate that long conversation with the merchant. I guess that's the best way I don't remember what his name was. The guy that had arranged for tea. That whole setup was really good. It felt very Tarantino-ish.
Yeah, Haji Sendo. And you're right though, that the dialogue in that was superb. And the fact that he told the truth about everything he said.
Yeah, he sure did. even the part with I hate him. Yeah, I think that was the most honest of all the honest moments.
I've been smelling his punk ass for 20 years.
So all right, so you know me, man, when it comes to story, I'm all about the relationships, man, and the importance of it. I had said earlier that the relationship between Seki and the princess.
Yeah, Princess Akemi.
Yes. There's something about that. They're good scenes. It's a lot of good wisdom. It reminded me, I said earlier, of Zuko and his uncle in Avatar: The Last Airbender, and the gems that uncle used to just drop on Zuko, and Zuko just wasn't ready to hear him at that time, you know. So I like that relationship. Are you pulling anything out of those two and how they're going back and forth?
No, I mean, because you hit that on the head. However, I think what is important to realize too is that Akemi showed him, listen, you may have a lot of wisdom and you knew how things worked back in your day, and even you telling me how the world works today. But I'm telling you, I got more in me than that. I got a little bit more game than that, and just because you say it, that don't make it so.
Yeah. It's a good back and forth, because you can't not listen to Seki's wisdom, because he's a man of some wisdom. But like you said, it's not the end all, right? You know, you have to trust in the youth, you have to trust in the younger generation that they can, take the bigger points of what you're talking about and then find their own path. And I think she does appreciate Seki. I think that's why she felt so heartbroken that he was the one that picked her suitor. But he's doing it from a space of love and respect. You know, he's treating her, what I would assume he's treating her as if she would be his own daughter in a sense. And he, in his mind, he does think that is the best solution. And there was some truth to what he was saying. Like, he was like, look, there's two paths. You know, you can go this way where you can at least be financially taken care of and keep your station, or, you can go sell it on the street. But I like the way she flipped that on him. She was like, okay,
Well, the thing is, he really did have the best intentions on what he was doing, because he knew she was plotting and scheming to get what she wanted. But especially after Taigen, for whatever, however you call it, that he lost the fight with Mizu, his station is gone. So that was done. So, you know what I'm saying? Dude had to come up with a quick plan B to get her to a place where she could maybe be happy one day.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
because her father did not have the same type of feelings for how she felt about the whole thing.
Right. Yeah. No, that's true. That's true. I know in today's standards, to hear Seki talk like that, you can't talk like that now in today's ways. The times have changed. But
who can't?
But yeah, when you well, let me take this. It's frowned upon to speak like that today, in today's day and age, to speak about women only having two choices. But if you're talking in the context of the times, he's absolutely right. In the context of the times, there's not a lot of choices where what we're watching is, a work of, it's a work of fiction. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's very extremely improbable, to go outside of your station. There's a reason why those times were set and maintained for such a long time. But in terms of today, and in terms of storytelling, you can change that narrative and then find that person who's able to go against the grain and find success, which I'm sure she is. But there's going to be some lessons that she's going to learn as a result of that, and I think that's what's going to be interesting to watch.
Well, and the other thing too is we are trying to apply Western world logic to Eastern world philosophies and culture, and if you think about it, those cultures that have an extreme amount of wealth, the ones that we sit back and we marvel at, the Arab cultures, a lot of the cultures in the Far East, we want, and even here at home, some of the Jewish cultures and some of the other cultures, we marvel at, like, how do they have so much? How do they have it so well put together? How do they have so much wealth? And the thing is, they're taught things through their culture, through their family, that we're not taught. And one of those is that marriage is a business proposition. Yes, the Cinderella story is nice for all of us to marry for love. But being divorced myself, listen, love is not enough. Marrying outside your station. I mean, it sounds cute to have Pretty Woman and all them other things that, the billionaire scoops the girl that worked at the thrift store, or, the girl that, shows leg for a living or whatever. But is that real life? Like that's not.
It's a story being told.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if anything, and now in 2023, in this day and age, the prevalence of that being your side chick, and you have the chick on the side who cares to those needs, while you have the other one who you set up with because this is a business proposition. She knows how to handle the house, the finances, and all this other stuff. Yeah. Where the other chick you got, she knows how to shop and run her mouth and maybe do other things with her mouth. I don't. What that mouth do though?
It's all about peaches and pumpkins. Hey,
yeah,
so listen.
Peaches and pumpkins.
We got a chance to see, so Mizu flexes every episode, and I expect that now because she is him, or she is her, or he, however you want to. She's the shit. All right. So, but we get a chance to see a flex. There's the thing I love is that there's leveling, right? Like I'm going back to Avatar: The Last Airbender. Aang is that dude, right? He is the Avatar, and pound for pound, he's the baddest weapon in the room. But there's other people that are just under him. Zuko, Zara, I forgot the little boys. Anyways, there's levels to every group. If you're watching One Piece, Luffy is the number one guy. And Mizu is that, and we need to have an understanding, even for us, the viewers, of where this power balance goes. And we did it in an innocent way by using chopsticks, But you said something that really made me really think, and it's just even though she did win and handily, Taigen discovered something about her. How to push that button. How to get in close, maybe understand her tactics a little bit better. So I'm willing to bet that when they do meet again, and they will have to sort out, I don't know if they'll fight or not, but they will meet under whatever the secret spot is to start the duel. He may have a little bit more, he's got a little bit more information, on maybe how to maybe make it a tie, because I don't think he's gonna beat her. But I love the power leveling, the leveling of who Mizu's on top. We need to understand, and she proved it with chopsticks. But I also appreciate the moxie of her crew. I mean, we've seen it as well with Ringo. Ringo's dope. Like he come through. Don't let the no hands fool you. And Taigen also as well. Like you saw him when he knocked the sword down. So that their little unit is gonna be dope. Like whatever the end game of the series as a whole is going to be, based on just these three alone, it's very promising. And I'm sure they'll probably pick up at least one more person on this journey, whoever that may be. These shows kind of have a tendency to kind of do that. Avatar, One Piece. We just got done talking about Dragon Ball Z. You always gain more to your team. I know I'm rambling a little bit, but just piecing it all together. Anything else you want to say on this particular episode, or even on the series as a whole in general?
Well, the fact that, because I really thought up until those last moments that Taigen wasn't going to end up dueling her. I thought that Taigen was going to see the value, and maybe that he didn't want to admit to himself that she's better. And if I take this all the way, I'm not going to end with my life. So the hell with, honor. I'm not going to make it through it. And the more, because just look at how quickly he was like, listen, I got shot in the leg with an arrow. Ain't no point in both of us dying. Now, if you really, really wanted to take her out, that is not your first thought.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he was looking to help her. And I don't know if it's guilt from their childhood, because just like in that, he's probably the most dangerous person to her right now, because he knows all that personal stuff from their childhood to get under her skin. And it knocks her off her square where she can't be who she is, and she gets emotional. But and I'm assuming that that's him caught in that barrel. That changes things, because I thought he was going to be part of the team, and now I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that moment when he did decide to, like, maybe I'll give my life for the sake of hers, I think it ties into what Ringo said when he was like, even though I might not be able to be great, I can recognize greatness, and then I can help greatness. And I think it was in that moment when he saw it in her too. And it was like, I'll give my life in order for you to make it. I think, let me know in the chat what you think regarding that choice, because that's a very powerful and interesting choice that was made.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like, who was that said that? Was that maybe it was Barkley? He thought he was this and he thought he was that, and then he got to play in that game against Jordan. He's like, oh, Jesus wears number 23. Oh Lord! Like, he said, I thought I was him until I met him.
Yeah, I think I saw that. That was like the Dream Team documentary. Even Magic Johnson said the same thing. He's like, no, that dude is for real. Yeah.
Well, even people don't give him the proper respect. Larry Bird said the same thing. Like, Larry Bird's like, oh, yeah, that dude. He's a problem.
He the Avatar. He got the one piece. All right, that's a good place to stick a pin in this. Thank you so much for watching this. And if you have been enjoying the conversation and the way we chop it up, go ahead and hit that subscription button. Of course, give us that thumbs up, because that's how the people know that you're digging what we're giving you. Now, if you want to see and get to know Rakai a little bit better, Rakai, we're going to let them know how they can reach you.
On all social media at DiamondMind, DiamondMynd. It's all about this right here.
Boom. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We will catch you all on the next episode. All right, y'all. Peace.